Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. One of Adler's students, Rudolf Diekers, created the TAT, was the first to discuss the use of group therapy in private practice. C, was a noted Freud hater. D, created the hierarchy of needs. The answer is B. One of Adler's students, Rudolf Digerus, was the first to discuss the use of group therapy in private practice. I learned a new fact today. This individual was the first one to discuss the use of group therapy in private practice. I would recommend looking into him and seeing the work he has done in private practice and in group therapy, because I now need to go do some research on him. What is the difference between counseling and psychotherapy? Counseling is the treatment that allows a client to express emotions, while the therapist provides education, support, and feedback. However, psychotherapy is a remediation process that involves getting to the root cause of a problem. Neither counselor or psychotherapist can make these divisions in treatment, as there is a very distinctive overlap when talking to a client. The counselor provides support, education, and feedback. The psychotherapist gets to the root cause of a problem. The counselor provides support, education, and feedback, and the psychotherapist gets to the root cause of the problem. Adler emphasized that people wish to belong. This is known as A, superiority, B, social connectedness, C, the collective unconscious, D, animus. The answer is B. Adler emphasized that people wish to belong. This is known as social connectedness. Being socially connected, you're able to talk to other people and have conversations with anyone around you, and you're connected to your community. People wish to belong and want to be socially connected. This is what Adler emphasized. What is cognitive behavioral therapy, also known as CBT? CBT focuses on the impact that thoughts have on feelings and behaviors, and encourage individuals to use their power of rationale to alter perceptions and behaviors. Using the CBT approach in counseling usually is short term, between 12 to 20 sessions, and within the first sessions is used to obtain a history, with the middle sessions used to focus on the problems, and the last sessions are used to review and reinforce. During this time, clients are assigned homework during the sessions to practice their new ways of thinking and develop new coping strategies. That is what CBT is, or cognitive behavioral therapy. Adler was one of the first therapists who relied on paradox. Using the strategy, a client who was a student in a counselor preparation program who was afraid to give a presentation in front of his counseling class for fear he might shake and embarrass himself would be instructed to A, exaggerate the behavior and really do a thorough job shaking in front of the class, B, practice relaxation techniques for 10 to 20 minutes before the speech, C, practice rational self-talk, D, practice rational thinking. The answer was A. Using the paradox strategy, a client who was afraid to give a presentation in front of his counseling class for fear he might shake and embarrass himself would be instructed to exaggerate the behavior and really do a thorough job shaking in front of the class. I would recommend looking to Adler's paradox theory to better understand why he had this individual exaggerate his behavior and do a thorough job shaking. And if you know, let us know down in the comments and link any research you find. That is all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.